Montana is called Big Sky Country for a reason. The sky feels endless, stretching over vast plains and rugged mountains. The state is the fourth largest in the U.S., yet its population barely tops 1 million, less than the city of Dallas. Its landscapes are legendary: jagged Rockies in the west, rolling grasslands in the east, and wildlife roaming free. But for all this space, almost nobody lives here. The emptiness is both Montana's challenge and its allure. The land itself is the reason. Extreme geography, harsh weather, and immense distances make life here tough. From native tribes to modern ranchers, living in Montana has always meant respecting nature's power. Towering mountains, brutal winters, and unforgiving soil have shaped who stays and who leaves. Booms and busts have come and gone, leaving ghost towns and memories. To understand Montana's emptiness, you have to see how nature and history have shaped this demanding land. It's a place that was never meant for the masses. Montana is really two states in one: the mountainous west and the vast plains of the east. The Rockies dominate the west with snow-capped peaks and deep valleys that make travel and settlement difficult. Human activity is funneled into narrow river valleys, while the rest remains wild and remote. In the east, the land flattens into the Great Plains, an ocean of grass, but with little rain and harsh weather. Summers are hot and dry, winters are bitter and windy, and water is scarce. Weather is the great equalizer here, dictating survival more than comfort. The mountains limit space for cities, the plains make farming a constant struggle. For centuries, these realities have filtered out all but the hardiest settlers. Montana's beauty is matched by its difficulty, a land built on nature's terms, not ours. That's why so few call it home. Before settlers, native tribes like the Crow and Blackfeet thrived by adapting to Montana's extremes. They followed bison herds on the plains and hunted elk in the mountains, living in sync with the land. The gold rush of the 1860s brought a flood of prospectors, creating boom towns overnight. But the gold ran out fast, and so did the people, leaving behind ghost towns as reminders of fleeting fortune. Silver and copper mining brought new waves of growth, especially in Butte, once a major city. But, as resources dwindled, so did the population. Montana's history is a cycle of booms and busts, prosperity and abandonment. The land gives, but it also takes away. These cycles taught Montanans that stability is rare, and the land always has the final say. Today, ghost towns dot the landscape, silent witnesses to dreams won and lost. In Montana, prosperity is always temporary. Homesteaders arrived, lured by promises of free land and prosperity, but the reality was harsh dry soil, short growing seasons, and unpredictable weather ruined many dreams. Farming techniques from wetter climates failed here, and droughts in the early 1900s drove thousands away. The Great Bust left abandoned farms and empty towns across the plains. Small-scale farming proved unsustainable. Only massive ranches survived. The dream of a state filled with family farms faded, replaced by vast cattle operations. Montana's land demands resilience, scale, and luck. The lesson: this is a place where only the toughest endure. Even now, Montana's defining feature is distance. Outside a few growing cities, the population is incredibly sparse. Some counties have fewer people than a city block. Basic services can be hours away. Self-sufficiency is a way of life. Community matters, as neighbors rely on each other in ways rare elsewhere. The economy blends old and new ranching, farming, resource extraction, and booming tourism. Millions visit for the parks and wild beauty, but most jobs are seasonal and low-paying. Recently, remote workers and newcomers have flocked to places like Bozeman, driving up prices. Yet, most of Montana remains empty, split between bustling resort towns and vast, quiet rural stretches. The state's emptiness persists, shaping a unique way of life. Here, space and solitude are still the greatest luxuries. Montana remains empty because it's a hard place to live, by design and by nature. Its wildness is its greatest asset, drawing those who seek space, solitude, and a connection to the land. Living here means trading convenience for freedom and wild beauty. Most of the state is still defined by what isn't there. No crowds, no sprawl, just open land and thriving ecosystems. Preserving this wildness is Montana's central challenge as it faces modern pressures. The state will never be densely populated. Its geography sets a natural limit. Montana is for those who embrace distance, cold, and untamed beauty. Its emptiness is not a void, but a presence, a rare, enduring wilderness. For many, that's everything.